I think overall Swan Lake is amazing how Prince Siegfried's role develops through the ballet, because you start as a prince. Then you seeing that he's not happy, then he's getting forced to get married, but then he wants, he wants to just find his true love, and this to go through this on stage with those solos, and then going into second act with the White Swan. I think that part of transitional into real world, into the world nobody knows if it's real or not, I think that part is most beautiful and enjoyable.
The more I perform Swan Lake as a whole, I find more layers in the White Swan, and it's all in the music. The musicality of the choreography really helps you become that swan, and I really enjoy actually working on the White Swan, maybe because it's less natural for me. It's always a discovery with how much you can do and how many more details you can add to the piece, the choreography, or the positions that you're trying to achieve. So my first Swan Lake was actually at the Royal Opera House in 2000. Do I remember? 21, maybe 22, after COVID. I can't even remember. But it was with César Corrales. So it was such a special show. Actually, it's something that you have as a ballerina been waiting for and looking for that moment. But also we have to accept that your first Swan Lake will never be the best one, because there are so many layers to the role, not just technically, physically, but also the layering of positions and details of heads and arms, and how to feel your back and how to shape your technique. So I feel like I still learn with it. It still feels like a big show, a first show to me, because every time I dance is different.
In 2023 with Het National Ballet, that was my debut of Swan Lake, and I was not even soloist yet, and I don't know, I remember because I have this folk dance background, and I kind of always having doubts with myself, that how if I will be ever ballet dancer, in the high level or something. But I think that was my first transitional moment, that when I started preparing Swan Lake, and when I performed Swan Lake first time, I was like, oh my god, ballet is really beautiful.
So my first invitation was to have Mayara coming to dance Swan Lake, because although obviously Swan Lake is performed by both the swan, queen and the prince, it's always the swan that has the highlight and the major attention from all of us. So I asked Mayara if she would be available and interested to come and dance with us for the first time, and she said yes, and then she proposed to come with Georgi, and I knew him already from Dutch National Ballet, and it was amazing to see how quickly a couple is formed and how they connect so well in a very special ballet like Swan Lake. Swan Lake has a very special place to me and to the company, and I believe to any dancer who has performed Swan Lake and to any company that has Swan Lake in its repertoire. It's such a different ballet in a very positive way, and it's such a moving ballet for the audiences, and the music really just involves you into the right atmosphere, and it's wonderful. So it was with a big surprise and very nervous state that I got the invitation from Luísa Taveira back in 2013, that she defined me to choreograph a new version of Swan Lake, and she wanted a special one that would be based on the original Petit Pas Ivanov version, but with a twist, a contemporary twist that would eliminate any set and would coordinate with the film and a movie that could depict the scenery and the places where the story goes. So I obviously said yes, I could not say no to such a challenge, and I embraced it with lots of care and enthusiasm. And the process was interesting to tell the story to the movie maker, Edgar Pêra, and to let him know what Swan Lake could be in terms of a movie. And especially because we decided to put Rothbart solely in the video. So the bad guy is not on stage, but it's present in this very special perspective that only movie can give. And I think in the end, it gives a very contemporary perspective to a ballet that is actually quite, never gets old, I believe.
It's actually my first time dancing Swan Lake, and it's been so challenging, scary at the same time, because it's I think the toughest ballet that I did until now. I think I'm more comfortable with the white swan, also because my personality, the fact that I'm also more calm, everything it's more fluid, the movement of the arms. For me, the music, it's beautiful, the pas de deux. For me, there's a moment that I just want to enjoy, even almost crying or having tears.
It's my first time doing Swan Lake, and as well my first time performing a principal role. And yeah, it's been a grateful experience, especially because this is my dream role. And being able to do it at 20 years old, it's such an amazing experience for me. And when we're doing rehearsals and I'm there partnering with Raquel and even doing my things, I stop to think of how grateful I am to be able to do this now, and yeah, it's a dream come true.
First act, it's basically the same in terms of the structure, and the musical structure is the same, although the whole choreography is new. It's what I propose to do. Then second act is very much based on Petit Pas de Ivanov. Third act, the Black Swan, it's very original as well, with different solos music. But although I changed and I did not include all the character dances, except the solo for a Russian princess with the Russian dance, which is the fiancé that the queen chose for Siegfried, and he declines.
You have to know how to dose the energy, because at the second part of the ballet it's normal that we're already so tired, and then you have to have that power, that energy to show the personality of the Black Swan.
I personally like the most third act, which is with the Black Swan, because I feel sort of, I don't know, like I feel a lot of power, especially in the pas de deux, and then with the variation with the coda. It's different, because when we are in the second act, which is when he meets the White Swan, he's falling in love with her, and it's all very calm, it's all very delicate, the movements have to be very delicate. And when we get to third act and he sees the Black Swan, he gets into to this emotional part of the ballet, that it's just everything is so intense, and And yeah, and it's a different feeling. It's good, it's great.
The production here in Lisbon, a lot more modern, so there are less sets surrounding, so you feel less, hugged by the set in comparison to the Royal Opera House. But what's nice about it, that you get a lot of space to perform, to dance. You can really use every corner of the stage, so you really feel like there's space for you to travel towards, and I really like it. And it's Tchaikovsky, and the music is the same. The actual choreography is pretty similar, but yeah, it is always fun to perform this ballet, especially now with a different partner.